Ladies and oh, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the No ID podcast. This is season 3, episode 1. I have a talented comedian here, writer from Yonkers, New York.
What's up, sir? My man, Jerome.
Man,
We
appreciate you, man.
finally did it.
Finally did it, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just been so damn busy running, like dealing with my mom today, and then I was like, let me run back here. Well, I saw my daughter, and then ran back, so now I get to like decompress and just try to get some more work done.
I got you, man. I found out about Nore, I think about 2015, 2016. I don't know. It was a while back, but I was listening. Before we got into the recording, I was listening to your newest album, your newest comedy project, and you recorded that strictly on Zoom, right?
Yeah, yep.
And that was so dope. So it was live from the Comedy Trap House. How did that come about?
Man, that Live at the Comedy Trap House came about where, we was in quarantine and I was in the middle of a breakup because that's what quarantine does. It either make you or break you. I couldn't run away from her anymore. The virus took the stage away. I couldn't run. I had to face her. I was like, God damn, I had to face Vegeta. So I was like, yo. But before the breakup, I remember going through so many different elements of how stand-up can translate at this time where the stage was gone. So I tried Twitch, and Twitch, that's just there's no laughs. There's audiences there, but you just see them typing ha 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 like a text. And then I did there was Twitch, there was the other one. IG Live, same thing. And I realized there, like, the audience is our instrument, man. I need to figure out how to get to them. And Zoom was the best way. I mean, I know at that time around April, a lot of comics were like, yeah, nah, that Zoom shit is whack, it ain't for me. And I haven't even tried it yet. I was on that wave for a little bit, and I was like, nah, let me try this shit, bro, because this girl's driving me crazy, and I need a place to express myself. Like, this is my work. This is my dream. This is my passion. I need to get to it. So tried Zoom and did a laugh. I did a joke, and then I heard people like hear it, and then you hear the digital laughs through the speaker, like I was like, all right, okay, this might be something. And from there, I was addicted. I was like, all right, let me see if I can create a way for fans can come and do a Zoom. And so I would start creating the Comedy Trap House, where it's basically in my living room. And I have people like, I have a DJ, a comedian, and then me doing 30 minutes. And then at the time, I did numerous shows and getting the rhythm of Zoom. And it was dope, bro.
Yeah, man, I listened to it. Like, I tried a couple of comedy shows through Zoom during the pandemic because, we feed off the crowd.
Yeah.
And, it was different. I'm like, I just got in comedy about a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, trying that out, and it was robotic. And then, like, my Wi-Fi went out in the middle of my set.
Yeah, there's that. Yep, I had that at one time. It's like, fuck, man. And you gotta get back everybody back in the room. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's real.
That was like, damn. I was killing it too. I heard the little laughs, but it's all good, man. So, man, what made you get into comedy? Like, what was the reason?
I mean, like, that's the thing, man. Those little laughs, man. That's a laugh, bro. I think what we're doing, we get stuck in this image of like, oh man, I'm about to be Kevin Hart walking into the garden and hear Rupture's laughs. It's like, this is 2020, and it took away everybody laugh. Nigga, the garden gone. The garden is closed. Don't nobody play that no more. So those little laughs are actually your laughs. And I think that's where comedy is right now mentally. Is like, and I know you started a year in, so it's like, I wanted to make this album so people could see like, yo, this is the standard. I mean, it will maybe get higher later, but this right here take advantage of this level right here of these people pulling up to the Zoom shows, or they're pulling up to the Twitch shows, or IG Live is weird. Those people that pull up to your Zoom show, they want to hear you laugh. You are rocking it. You should still do that because you have an outlet. And then even the outdoor shows, like where you at? Where you stationed there?
I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia, fire. They got any outdoor things happening? Or they just have the funny bones and stuff.
Man, outdoor is like here or there, right? So you can get on, or then you can't get on. You know what I mean? But that's just part of the process. Like in the in this local area, 7 cities, that's what we call it, which is more than 7 cities. But in this part of Virginia, you know what I'm saying? We got some outdoor shows, but in order for us to actually go and actually get into like a club or a pub or anything, we got to drive all the way up to like Richmond or Fredericksburg, which is no problem because I got to be to work the next day. I really don't care because I just want my reps in. So that's what it breaks down to.
Hell yeah. I'm here. I hear you.
Oh yeah. So it's just that grind, like, but
there gotta be a way. Is there a way for you to build a show out in your area, anything like that? To even like be a producer? Because I think, like, for me, like I'm out here in Yonkers, so New York City is right there. So I'm only like 30 minutes outside the city. So that's why I build in that scene. But I feel like we should all try to be like rappers, but like we build in our community. Like, yo, I got the show. That's what Bernie Mac did. Bernie Mac did that. Jamie Foxx, a lot of others built in their town and then moved to the city. And then even while you're working, bro, that should be fire, man. So you gotta create our own opportunities. So then you don't even have to be like, yo, I gotta try to figure out how to get on, or I gotta drive over there. I'm telling you, man, the people in your town need you.
Oh yeah, I know, man. I know. Cause I got people when I work at the bank, right? So when I went to comedy school, so I did the Funny Bone and I uploaded up to YouTube, and I was telling everybody that came in my office, like, yeah, I graduated from comedy school. Yeah.
I graduated from the Comic Strip Live comedy class. I mean, you do the Bringer show. Yeah, man. I'm the generation of Bringer shows, man. That's a whole generation of comics of like probably like me, Sam Morrell, the Mark Normans, the Liz Mealy's, and that like Phoebe Robinson and all that. We did come through those comedy classes, and I know it's probably like frowned upon on, but that shit real, bro, because you just want to know like DF Sweeler helped me with timing. I would just come in there like, yo, motherfucker, fucker, this, fuck that. He's like, all right, that's great, but where's the jokes? I was like, yeah, you right. So then from there, it's always good to learn structure from somebody else that's been doing it for a little bit, and then from there, you gotta just take it and make it your own. So, don't be. Oh yeah, everybody went to comedy class and try to figure it out, you know.
It's true. Like I had a mentor, man. He moved to Atlanta, Marlon Hargrave, and his class was like the best class because your mind was just open up to so much stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like I got into comedy. I went there. I'm thinking I'm fire. Like I'm like, oh man, I'm killing it. He gets down there and just breaks my shit down. You know what I mean? And I had to rebuild. And then my mind was open up to a whole lot because it was like acting, comedy. It was improv. I even learned a little about film work, lighting. And this class was $5. And it was right here in Norfolk. It was right in the hood of Norfolk. And it was a lot.
My homie Darius, he's from that area. And we work together at Seriously.tv and Complex. And he always tell me about Norfolk. I want to go there so bad and just chill out and check out the town. I do.
Now, Norfolk is like its own state within the city, yo. Like, it is like I'm from there, man. I love it. I work out there. The people, the food better, everything just better in Norfolk.
Food, that's what he tell me about. Yeah, the food, bro. Man, I fucks with Norfolk. I'm trying to get out there, but yeah, it sucks you lose your mental. And you said $5, nigga. I remember I told my dad, because I took it in college, probably my senior year. And I just said, yo, I have an elective I have to pay for. They said, how much? I said, it's $350. And that was the Comic Strip Live. That's the Comic Strip Live class. I straight lied to them niggas. Cause I a college 350 nigga. That's like $5,000. I'm like, bro, what? I ain't got no 350. But it was shit. I was like, I'm willing to pay anything. And just like, look, I need to like, this is what I want to do, bro. This is what I want to do. So $5. That's what's up.
Yeah, that was the breakdown. But that funny bone class was $250, and
oh yeah, there you go. Yep.
My first class I went to was the introduction class. I actually took my pops with me because I was so nervous, and he looked at me and he was like, "You sure you want to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to do it." He's like, "Man," he said, "I'll pay half." He paid half. I paid. He paid half.
Man, that's the beautiful, best black father story I ever heard.
I'm saying,
my dad coming to the show just be sitting there just staring. I had to lie to get my nigga to pay for shit.
What's crazy though, my mom actually ended up taking the class like 8 months later.
Word? Ah, shit. The whole family fun. Whole family fun. That's fire, bro.
Appreciate it, man. So who were like some of your influences in the comedy game?
Oh man. My answer is everybody. I watch everybody. And I'm one of those comics that I don't pick up on their voices or pick up on their cadence. I just like to see what they're talking about, what is their arc, and how do they get to that joke. And so when I go from like all the white redneck comics, all the way to the alt comics, all the way to the white women comics, all the way to all the black comics, even the ones in like the cafes, the Jamaican spots that's bombing, seeing what they say. So if I had to like pick 5 that I just like inspire me, I just put on Martin, You So Crazy. I just put that in the background. Martin, You So Crazy, Richard Pryor, all of Pryor's albums, especially Live and Smoking. That's one of my favorites. And Ellen, early Ellen is fire. Chris Rock's the GOAT, Dave Chappelle the GOATs, Patrice O'Neal. I mean, that doesn't even have to be said. Like, you should be already in like the Bill Burr, early Bill Burr, even their HBO specials. Like, that's me, man. I'm a media nigga. Like, I watch everything, every special is out there. All the Comedy Central presents, I watch those. Each and every one. Rory Scovel, Amy Schumer's, Big J Okerson. Then, like, because I was like what I wanted, and I was fortunate enough to get it. Definitely got it, and mine was last year. And it's just good to just be a staple of those comics. So, but before I watched every season of that. This Is Not Happening. All those comics, I just watch all comics and just definitely see their cadence and see, like I told you before, and so those are all my influencers right there. All of them niggas.
Man, I've been really a big Seinfeld fan for years. Nice. And people like think it's crazy what I'm about to say. Like, I love Kings of Comedies, but I remember watching Blue Collar Comedy Tour on Comedy Central one day. And I felt I was the only one in the hood watching that shit.
Hey, yeah, I fucked with that, man. Shit. Billy Anvil? Bill Anvil? Anvil? Is it Anvil? Anvil? Anvil. He's GOAT. He's GOAT. And Ron White. Bro, when I got the chance to work with Ron White, I was like, bro, you like... he just be up there with that Scotch Patron. I worked with him on a gig with... in Nantucket, one of the whitest fucking lands I've ever been to, like, oh, this is white racism right here. Like, they have houses and people of color working them as maids while the white people are just not there. That's like that type of land plantation shit. So this comic who passed away from the comic strip, I'm losing his name. Shit. Oh man, I love this guy, but his name is escaping me right now. It's just so many niggas died. I'm like, fuck. I see his face. Anyway, he ran the festival. He invited me out, and Ron White was the headliner, and he always up for him. So I got the chance to sit with him, and that nigga drank me under the table with all his custom Patron. So that's valid, bro. I don't know how niggas in the hood, niggas in the hood, they ain't got no time to be watching white people shit. They got to figure out how to live. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
So yeah. That's fire.
yeah, man.
What else you watch?
That shit was dope. Like that and Kings of Comedy, and then Queens of Comedy.
Oh yeah. Simone. Oh man.
Shit, man.
Simone should be in that boat with Monique and fight, man. Give me my fucking special. You know who I am? Shit.
Bro,
Go.
if I can probably name like a lot because I remember like growing up, Bad Boys of Comedy, and that's when I first saw Tony Woods and Tyler Craig perform. And when I
Yep.
saw Tony Woods perform and talk about his vacation trip as a story and his punchlines, his tags, he was changing the voices. I said, God damn, how do you do some shit like that?
That's easy, man. I mean, not easy, but I totally understand. Like, it's definitely just finding that way of that formula of trying to tell your story of what you've been going through, bro. It's not even overthinking it. Just, I think a lot of the thing is we have fear of just not letting go, trying to, and being vulnerable. It's hard for Black people to be vulnerable on stage because we just been hurt so goddamn much in our lives and everything's going. So to be vulnerable is like, look, I'm not even trying to take this L no more. I keep taking all these damn L's. I can't hold that. So, but when you let go, man, you'll shock yourself. You'll shock yourself, man. You'll shock yourself. But yeah, Bad Boys of Comedy, all those people, fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah, I watched all that. All the Def Jams, I feel like if you're starting comedy, you should try to I hate to say this, but no, I mean, yeah, I guess give Jeff Bezos more money and just start copping DVDs. Cause that's what I did one year. I just copped a lot of specials. Like I have a whole DVD collection. I have it with me. It's in storage now. I'm moving, but I have a trough of DVDs of all stand-up specials, like Lopez first. George Lopez first shit, classic Chris Rock stuff. And like I said, Ellen, Wanda Sykes, even Whitney Cummings, see what she talking about, see what these white women talking about. It's good to just be, because I feel like as stand-ups, we're nerds of it. We're just bigger nerds that actually want to do it and contribute to it.
Facts. Cause I ain't got the DVDs, but man, subscribing to the Comedy Central YouTube page, Walter Latham's comedy, old clips.
Yeah,
and even with podcasting, bro, I had to study Petey Green, and I studied Arsenio Hall to see how they were doing. A lot of people didn't fuck with Petey Green, didn't know about Petey Green until 2012 when Don Cheadle came out with the movie.
Petey Green, I'm going blank on him right now too.
Don't Talk to Me. Man, that was a good movie, man.
What movie? Don't Talk to Me?
Don't Talk to Me had Don Cheadle in there, and I can't pronounce his name, but he was in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, that's when he was the radio host.
Exactly.
When he was the radio host. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Fire.
Yeah, man, fire. I do want to touch on something, man, because you've been very active, man. Recently, especially with the protest, the Justice for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter movement, man. I gotta salute you on that one. Using your platform. So a lot going on, bro.
Trying, man. Have to, man. It's just even Blake right now, it's just so evident how, and I'm 37, so the more older you get, the more you realize oh wow, they really don't give a fuck about us. They really mad we got away or our ancestors got away. So they just keep figuring out ways how to make it a diet slavery or some type of form of slavery where we can't own shit or we are the entertainment. The NBA or sports, look at it, it's all like an Aunt Jemima bottle. Aunt Jemima's on the front, think it's black and it's white, it's owned by white people. NBA, black people playing, owned by white people. It's all the same fucking formula, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's every time somebody dies, and I just wish the NBA players and even me, well, I see it too. That's why I'm like my own and I use my platform, but it's gonna be more than just us speaking on it. Like we gotta really figure out how to like put our foot down and say like, nah, man, no, we ain't doing shit until we get this. Period. Fuck the money, fuck my house, whatever the fuck. I don't care until y'all give us an answer on or a new system that does not allow these masked KKK members in police forms, because that's how the police was formed back in the day anyway. They used to capture Negroes and put them back into slavery back in the day. That's what they were for. And even that's the system is doing great what it's designed to do, but we need to like as Black people put our foot down. But it's also hard because the system is designed for us to like not own anything, be broke, be a victim to debt, rent, working, bills, jail. So it's this whole internal battle with I'm like, should I stand and keep my foot down or should I pursue my dreams, what I love? I want to fucking play ball. Shit. But now I got my whole people on my back. Nigga, that's too much. So I can understand what they're going through, but it's just like that's what that needs to happen to really inflict change. Not that talking change. Like John Lewis at the diner getting coffee on the back because he's not moving. The Freedom Riders type change. Like that shit was like, we not leaving this town until you give us coffee, nigga. the Freedom Riders, it was real, man. That's that type of protest. That was like that shifted the whole world in a whole different aspect to where now you can sit down at any bar and go in there drink. Unless it's like a biker gang, then you wouldn't do yourself like that. Yeah. But other than that, like across the 99% across the United States, you could sit in any restaurant and get a meal and not have to walk through the back. That type of change. I think that's the point we're getting to right now, bro. I hope, because can't take it, man. It's just emotionally draining.
I know it, man. And since the world's frozen now because of the COVID, I think a lot of people that ignored it are now actually starting to see more of it. Like this is something we've been experiencing pretty much all our lives.
Yeah.
Brutality, injustice, the system is set up against us, the racism. I mean, I could tell you, like, working at the bank, bro, I've had white people literally ask me, do I work there? And I have clearly a name tag that says my name on it with the company logo.
Yeah.
See a nigga handling their money.
Wow. Yeah, I believe it. And you right there in Virginia. Yeah. Because they all drive from the backwoods, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't go to Norfolk and do that shit, though. They won't. No, they don't. No, that's our Wakanda. Is Norfolk. So they don't. If you see a white person in Norfolk, they are far from racist because they know they can get their ass whooped. But here, Chesapeake, yeah, they'll try you. They'll try you a couple of times here in Chesapeake and some parts of Virginia Beach. But that's what it is.
Chesapeake is more like towards the river, like the bay, the beach, right? Or no?
Chesapeake is where I'm at. Is like Chesapeake is like 3 different parts, right? So you got suburban Chesapeake, you got country Chesapeake, and you got hood Chesapeake.
Gotcha.
So suburban Chesapeake is like on the borderline of Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is just 2 parts. It's either black or white. And if you go out the ocean front, I mean, that right there is just a plain example of pure racism out there. So, I mean, you can't be out there past 2:00 in the morning. I mean, they got the Confederate flag waving.
What area is that? Past 2 a.m? What's that?
Virginia Beach. That's oceanfront. That's down there. That's by the beach. That's on the water.
Yeah, they really have like white people out there like after 2 a.m. Like you scared for your life because they might come out and shit.
It's the police. It's the police, man. Like I got pulled over one time because they ride horses. I was in my car. I had factory in my car, bumping my radio. I got pulled over by a horse. A horse.
Wow.
But you like Not too long ago, they had people out there carrying AR-15s and marching because they didn't want to have the face mask on. They fighting against that. So
Yeah, the militia, that fucking gang, white gang.
you know, it's fuck shit. So I hope as a society, man, something changes. I really do. And I think I know the black community is strengthening up now because there's a lot of stuff out there. We got a lot of movements: Black Lives Matter, Black Power. Black Power Rising,
Mhm.
the Know Your Rights campaign. That's what Kaepernick, and I
Yep.
was with that one. So
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
I mean, it's really sad, and we gotta talk. We gotta stop saying that it is what it is, man. We got right now. I know, just like you're going to use your platform to protest. I'm using my platform to protest, and then that's all you can do is just like really keep inflicting our love into our art and love the people around us, man. Because we just never know how long they're gonna be here. But as a community, it's gonna come together, man, because it's definitely gonna have to be changed. We just can't keep having our deaths become content. That's what's happening right now. Because like now Black Panther passed, so now do we forget about Blake? We didn't forget about Blake, but the media and internet and the algorithm is trying to forget about him. So it's like now we gotta start pumping that back because now it's this cycle of, oh, this was trending, this is what's trending, and we got to get back to getting the deaths, not the voices of what we want, not showing the death, not keep passing the video. Like, please, people who ever listen to this podcast, stop passing videos. We see it, we know it, nigga. We the first ones that got it. And that's word of mouth. We don't need to see it. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see no more slave movies. We don't want no more documentaries. We seen it all. Shit. I'm trying to write a TV show where niggas just throw pies in each other's face and laugh. I mean, that's what we need. That's where we need to go. So we're going to start getting back the message of what's happening to us and the change. And, bruh, I guess you hear it here first, man. Trump going to take it in third quarter. He's going to repeat third quarter. He's not even fourth, third. I think third. These white people too crazy.
Too
America
crazy.
is really showing itself, man.
Too fucking crazy, man. I don't.
America.
I don't,
This is the America that has always been.
it's coming out. It was coming out when he announced when he first announced his candidacy, and a lot of shit's been coming out. But D.L. Hughley said this shit best one time. I was listening to him. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Man,
Oh yeah, he's the goat."
if Obama raw dogged the president, grabbed the pussy, cheated on his taxes, had 3 different baby mamas, y'all would have went down there with pitchforks to burn his ass up, to kill him."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it seemed like he just spews out so much hate and lies, and for people to sit there and just follow him word for word, it's like Jim Jones asked. It's like pretty much you're in a cult.
Yeah.
Trump supporters.
Yeah, man. Hate is taught, and that's the teaching of those white people that go through it. They're just following their ancestral spirit. They're just following what their families did. So that racism has always been embedded in this country, and it sucks. Like feels like black people, we're trapped in this club. We are trapped in this club called America, and the security just keeps killing us, and we're like, stop. And then they're like, leave. And it's like, what do you mean leave? You brought us here. We don't even know where to go. We can't go to Africa. Ain't no place. There's no HR to be like, hey, here's your going away package. Go back to Africa. There's none of that. And then plus, America, the racist supremacist club it is, immigrants are trying to get in. So the line is around the corner. So America already got that privilege of like, yo, people trying to get in, fam. You want to drink or not? We don't give a shit. We want your security to stop killing us. Don't give a shit. Look, you want to drink? You sit the fuck down. That's why they'll never, ever like it. We really have to take a stance within the club. We really have to like burn this, not burn it, but, you know, yeah, burn it, fuck it, burn this motherfucker down. We have to change. Like I said, bro, John Lewis changed, my nigga. Something has to give. Something has to, like, you know what? Every NFL player is like, you know, nah, I'm going to games. I'm done. I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go play Call of Duty and invest in the team. That's it. Bye. So I own that team.
Maybe the way, and plus, ain't no black. There's now one black owner in the NFL.
Remember Diddy tried?
Oh, they dogged the shit out of Diddy.
They dog him.
Dog.
Mm-hmm. They dog him because those owners, man, that's plantation money. That's wealth. That plantation money, which is our money. It's all our money. They don't want to give it up. It's dead, bro. It's just not. It's just so many 7 non-separation degrees of racism and supremacy that's being upheld in this country, and you see all of it. And then what I do is I absorb it, my bro. It hurts, and then I'm like, all right, how can I be funny and make this into a message and use my platform to be like, this is what it is, and also express myself and get satisfaction and love and passion out of that. Because at the end of the day, man, I'm a comedian, not a leader. You know what they do to leaders?
Yeah.
They showed us many times what they do to our leaders.
That's facts.
Man, what they did to Obama, man. Turned Michelle into a podcaster. Look what happened. See, I'm thinking. Michelle, like, I'm
that was so hard. Called her a man. I'm like, God damn, because she pretty.
Yup. All gaslighting terms, man. It's all gaslighting, trying to get us to get off the point. Get us all riled up. That's what it does, man. Get us all riled up, emotional, and it's just like we gotta stop feeding into what they say. That's what I'm gonna do. I stopped. Like my mom, even earlier today, did you see what Trump said? And I'm like, no, I don't even know why you watch that. It's supposed to get you all riled up. That's the point of it.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the point.
That's the point.
I mean,
that's the whole.
The media controls in there is really about ratings. It's fucking Donald Trump is like it's like a soap opera. Like it's just you know it's bad for your mind, but you just want to keep watching to see what else is going to happen in the next episode.
There you go, man. You can't not stop watching the train wreck. And then you have really people. You have Americans, white Americans, just in here like, yep, I always been feeling like that. And that's their racist ancestors. Swear, bro, nigga, ain't that too long ago. Over what, 60, 50 years ago, they had like public lynchings and people acting like that never happened. Like this, that's not that long ago, man. Them old white people in either a nursing home or they somewhere.
Yeah.
Their kids are out. And those pictures of niggas, like those pictures of like white people just like hanging by a burnt body in your area, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, like they're still out there.
They're still out there. We still have a statue out in Portsmouth where they will whip black people after they lost a trial. Like it was right by the courthouse.
Woo!
And we fought to get that tore down. And I was at the Black Lives Matter rally when we was actually doing it. And they started arresting protesters. They put up the sign, we see no trespassing. And eventually we actually tore it down, but the head, everything went left. The head fell from the statue, fell on somebody, busted his head open. So that was like 2 months ago. Yeah.
It fell on a protester?
Fell on a protester.
Damn, was they white?
No, he was black.
He was black? Oh, shit. Did he die from that or he just got hurt?
He got hurt. I know he was in ICU for a while. Ain't nobody heard word from it yet.
Oh, okay. But so the statue doesn't have a head, or they put the head back?
They don't have a head.
Okay, good. We only got no head. Well, his sacrifice, and God bless his soul. And I hope he rest up and get better. But yeah, that's sad. Fuck. But I applaud that brother for making that change because you can't have that damn statue in his own city.
Mm-hmm. And like the problem with Portsmouth is it's predominantly black, but it's ran by white officials. You know what I mean?
Just like every goddamn thing else, except for like Tyler Perry, Will Packer, any black person making anything. um, that's within their own. But then yeah, that's within their own home. Having their own business, Jigga, all that, Diddy. So those we have to make our own businesses to build our own wealth, but man, we are so ahead. We are so far. It's being black is like starting the game at -60, and they're like, all right, first quarter. Like, damn, we down 60, down 60, baby. Fuck. I was shit. So yeah, man, it's a long way to go, but we hopefully our kids definitely can even that wage gap, or I don't know. I don't know the change. I can't even see that far into the future, to tell you the truth. But what's happening right now just emotionally hurts. It just hurts, and then we just got. But this is something we're not used to, man. We know how to be resilient. I think Black Panther passing was definitely more like a motivation, just like how Kobe died was like Black Mamba mentality. And then now we got Black Panther mentality of like, my man did like all those films and stage 3 cancers. Like, let's go. Let's work. Let's just keep building. Let's keep building who we are, who we know we want to be, and don't let anything stop us.
Yeah, I respect Chadwick Boseman, not just for going through what he was going through while he was filming those movies, but every movie that he was in, he was never portrayed or typecast in a drug dealer. I never seen him portray a pimp. Always a positive image. Like, come on, Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson. I was just watching James Brown, Black Panther, 21 Bridges.
What is it on? I'm trying to find it. Is that on Showtime or something?
It was on HBO.
HBO? All right, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch it. I was doing Black Panther last night. I'm doing my Chadwick Boseman rewatch, rewind. The James Brown one is like, he did great. The movie's like, I just remember the movie like being like weird, but I remember like, yo, he did that, man.
Oh my God, he embodied James Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? He embodied James Brown 1,000% in that one. And I watched it twice. He came on early this morning, and then I watched it right before I, got set right here and got on the call with you. I was like, damn. I was like, he was moving.
That shit it hit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Black Panther gonna hit different when I watch it tonight.
And my recommendation, start from Civil War, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Start from start from Civil War, and then start Black Panther. You're like, oh man, you see how it just all comes together. It's beautiful because he kills it in Civil War. That's his first appearance.
Fact.
That's his first appearance, and in that movie, they decided to make a Black Panther.
And Black Panther, oh my God, we showed out for that one.
Nigga, hell yeah, man! It was beautiful, and then the movie is just as beautiful. Like I remember back then, I saw it 4 times, so I literally tired myself out. But to watch it again, because I came out like 2018, right? 18 or 17?
18.
Right? 2018. Yeah, so to give like 2 years of rest and rewatch it, sadly off of the circumstances of our king losing our king, it's a great watch. It's a perfect movie. It's perfect. I don't even care what people say about Michael B. Jordan and like he could have went harder. Like I heard like 2 opinions, even from my ex, her opinion, like she hated it as a performance, that's her opinion, but I didn't agree with that. I thought he did good. I thought everybody killed it. Everybody did what they did. Perfect movie.
Right. And I was, Michael B. Jordan's been in the game for a minute, from The Wire and so on and so on. But I remember he was in Fantastic Four, and I was like, it wasn't that good. But I was so glad that he actually got to play Killmonger and like showcase it. Because when he was on The Wire to play a teenage powderhead, crackhead.
Yeah. I think drug dealer. He was a drug dealer.
He was a drug dealer. Then he got addicted. And I was like, that was kind of tough.
Yeah, that's how it was back then, man. It was the role they only gave us. Shit, I was in Succession. They made me like I was actually a comedian, which is great, a roaster. So I was like, all right, I'm being something that I am. And then I did a small little role in The Deuces, being like a '60s kid that like just beats up people on the street. That's pretty like typical of what it is, but we take the roles that we can get because it's like super competitive. But you just keep believing in yourself and just keep going, man. You're destined for greatness. We're destined.
That's right.
We all kings, baby.
That's facts, man. Well, man, once again, I do appreciate this. You don't know how many people I was hitting up trying to get on this podcast. I was leaving out my credentials and I'm like, yeah, I'm on here, I'm on here. Click the link.
Yeah.
And I actually had a homeboy, man, and he's a big fan of yours. He was gonna tap into the show, but he missed it. He was filming. So I know he's gonna be hot when I know he's gonna be.
There's much love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for supporting me, and thank you for the platform, bro. And No ID, man. And once I heard No ID, I was like, oh shit, that's a fire name. I was like, hell yeah. I get hit up to do a lot of podcasts, but if they white and got credits or like some type of following, then yes. But if they black, I do them all. I don't care where you at. I say yes to all of them because the same people who see going up, same people seeing going down. That's one of my beliefs. And the second one is like we gotta support each other. I really believe that we gotta support each other no matter where we at.
Yeah, man. No ID is my brainchild, man. I got so much stuff that I want to cook up with No ID.
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like it started off like interviewing people trying to share their stories from working a 9 to 5, but then they working a 6 to 12, like going on the stage and performing.
Yeah.
I actually did an episode with Sydney Starr from Love and Hip Hop, and after that, like I couldn't, like nobody was hitting me up. I don't know what was going on, so I was like, let's try and change it up a little bit. Let's just do like sharing experience and stories. So we started talking about dating and all other things. And then eventually, last season I had a porn star on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And people thought I was gonna be up there talking reckless. I was like, nah. She's in the business. She's an entertainer. She's an actress technically. She knows about film and camera angles. Let's see how this works. And it took off.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, they're people too. I mean, niggas be on pervy shit. They can go there. All right, so how big a dildo can you fit? Like it ain't even like that. It's not like that at all, man. But women have to like protect themselves. They gotta protect themselves. I was working on the analogy. It's like a woman is like an antelope, and men are like wolves, and be like, "Yo, can I?" Or it's like, "Yo, can I take you out to eat?" And then like, "Oh, you want to eat me?" Nah, girl, I just want to take you to get some leaves and shit. Come on, you're a fucking wolf. You're gonna eat me. Nah, baby, nah. Yo, I promise you, I don't even fuck with meat like that. I just want to take you over there to this berry bush, and I seen this view over here. That's it. All right, okay, I'll try it. That's it, man. So I get it, man. Shorty scared, man, but that's good. You can tell you a good brother, man. Shit, your father paid for you, man. I already know you, bro. That's what's up. For half of your comedy education, nigga, what?
Bro, yeah, shit. Man, and those count, people, a lot of people think when you, like you said earlier, like people think when you jump into comedy, like you're instantly a Kevin Hart or, you out there killing shows. I'm like, no, like I am driving maybe an hour, 2 hours out the way for 5 minutes and no pay just so I can get my name out there. And that's just,
that's right.
You know what I mean? I love it. And,
yep.
And I believe my father, like I did the Funny Bone after graduation. I did it like 3 other times. He came out there and I was telling the same jokes because I just had to read the crowd because I knew if I fuck this up, that's it. So
Yeah, that's right.
people don't realize that. That's the like Bernie Mac said that shit famously on. I think the Oprah Winfrey shit's like, yo, the fame come before the money.
That's right. And my advice to you, my brother, or anybody on No ID listening to this, always start off with an old joke that you know hits first, and end your set when you get the light with a joke you know that hits. Anything in the middle, you can do whatever. Nobody fucking ever remembers what you do in the middle. And that's where you build. That's where you build your act. And then once you hit something in the middle for yourself, you record it, you're like, oh, okay, there's something there. You do it again. So, and I think a lot of people make that mistake of like just doing the same act over and over and over. It's just like, no, man, you can build by just having a strong front and a strong end and anything in the middle. Because people only remember how you start and how you end. They never remember the fuck you said in the middle until your whole act is together and the whole thing is a vibe. And then you listen to my album and you're like, oh, I like that part, I like that joke, or whatever joke sticks with you. But that's what it's about. That's how you build, and that's what I tell. Let niggas know out there. That's the formula, man. It's easy. It's not. It's easy. It's a formula. You just gotta apply it to your own DNA and your own mind, and that'll help you build, man. So like when you bring your father out, he'll have a good time because he'll see you experimenting in the middle, and he'll be like, "Oh, I never heard that shit before. Oh, that's what's up. Okay." And then the audience is like, "Oh shit, this kid's solid, man. He started off, ended great. In the middle, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but that part worked. Blah blah blah." And I don't remember, but solid. He's a solid comedian. He's a comedian, and that's what y'all. That's it. People make that mistake of just doing everything new or everything old. Never in between. So do in between, my bro.
I'm gonna try that. Next show, yeah. I'm gonna try that.
Yes. Yeah. Do a joke you know that hit, and then don't be scared, man. Experiment in the middle, and then once you get that light, do that bit you know that like that hits, and then you're out of there. But in the middle, build your shit. Right. Build your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Man. Thank you again, bro. You don't understand. This means a lot.
Bro. Hey, I got you, brother.
Man.
We out here.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and sign off, but y'all can follow me on all social media platforms. Comedian Rome. You follow the podcast IG at No ID Podcast. Got Nore Davis. You follow this man on IG at Nore Davis, and I'm thinking Twitter's what I am a stand-up guy.
No, same thing. Nore Davis.
Nore Davis.
Hey, I just stand-up kid. Stand-up kid is the just like that little headline, but Nore Davis Twitter, Nore Davis Instagram. Listen to Live at the Comedy Trap House, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora, and shout out to everybody out there. Love y'all, man. Peace, love, and laughter, baby.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Nore.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right.
Love.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.